What's up, guys? JJ here, and today is everybody's favorite day of the month. It's 2-time shard pull day, so we're going to be summoning some new chances with twice the odds of getting epic and legendary champions. And let's see what we can do. Let's get right into it. So, right now, we've got a 2-time summoning event. So if we look at the percentages for anybody who doesn't know, usually Ancient and Void Shards are the same. You have a 91.5% of summoning a rare champion, an 8% chance of summoning an epic champion, and a 0.5% chance of summoning a legendary champion. Now, those aren't great odds, but that's what we got. But it's times 2 today. So summoning our Ancient Shards, pulling our Ancient Shards, we've got twice the chance. So we've got 83% chance of summoning a rare, 16% chance of summoning an epic, and a big old 1% chance of summoning a legendary. Thanks, Polarium. Now, my account is pretty low spin, free to play friendly, so I did not buy any shards for this event. We've got 32 ancients saved up from the last time we did a shard pulling event, and we're going to pull all of them, and let's see what kind of... Hopefully we can get a Lego. I haven't pulled a Lego out of an ancient shard yet on this account, so hopefully this is the day, but there's definitely some big epics and even some rares that I would be happy to have. I don't have a frozen Banshee yet, for one. Alright, so here we go. Drum roll, please. Oh my gosh, I just summoned some mystery shards, so we got that out of the way. We got all the bad champions out of the way, right? Okay, let's click on the ancient shards. Good job, JJ. Let's click on the ancients. We got a times 10. We got all the bad champs out of the way with the mystery shards. Now we're going to get that good. Here we go. Wagonbane, Acolyte, Life Taker, Marked, Soulbound Bowyer. Okay, Coffin Smasher, Skink. Skink sounds like you would call somebody if you were really mad at him. Like, that sounds offensive to me. I don't know. Finchie. That's our first epic. Scabrius? Is that how you say it? So let's look at Finchie's kit, because I haven't looked at him. Is he a Shadowkin? Yeah, I thought he looked like a Shadowkin. So that'll actually help out our Shadowkin faction. And we've got attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit has a 50% chance of decreasing turn meter. Okay, we got a little CC, some crowd control, and a 1 enemy decreased speed. Alright. So we got Finchie. He's maybe gonna do us some good in Faction Wars. Maybe control some turn meter on the Faction Wars boss. Attacks all enemies for Scabrius. Has a 75% chance of placing a leech for 2 turns. So this is my second leech champion. We've also got Inithwi Blood Twin, who is super soft, but I like his kit, so it's tough to keep him alive. Okay, attacks 1 enemy, has a 75% chance of placing a weaken. Okay, also places 50% increased attack buff on this champion for 2 turns if the weaken debuff is placed. I almost said displaced. Not bad. So we've already got 2 epics in the door, and then I did not have Soulbound Bowyer, and she is a great member for the Faction Wars team. Let me look at her kit. Attacks all enemies, has a 25% chance of inflicting a critical hit. So I could technically only have to book her to 75% crit damage. Has an additional 25% chance of inflicting a critical hit on her A2. And will ignore 75% of the target's defense. Okay, so that actually works out well for us. So when we want to get her stats right, we only have to book her to 75 crit rate, which could be huge. Alright, our next 10 champions. Here we go. We've already got 2 epics in the door. There's another one, Marksman. And Old Hermit Jorg. Old Hermit Jorg. A lot of these epics are new to me. Like I said, I have a low spin, free to play, friendly account. So we're not just filled with epics in our account. We're doing it with a lot of rares. I get a lot of work from Apothecary, and I get a lot of work from our starting champions to get us through those level 20 dungeons. So Marksman attacks 1 enemy, places a 5% poison debuff For 2 turns if the attack is critical. Has a 15% chance of granting an extra turn. Okay. And he's High Elves faction. I actually could use one more damage dealer in High Elves. Attacks 1 enemy, fills the turn meter of all allies by 20. And attacks 4 times at random. Which means he probably could be okay in Fire Knight as well. Okay, and that's Marksman. He looks just like that one guy that's green rarity. You guys know what I'm talking about? You pull him every time you pull green shards. Alright, alright. So we've got 13 to go to see if we can pull a legendary. Oh my gosh, if we can pull our first Lego on this account out of an ancient shard, I'll be very happy. Okay, we got another duplicate of Aethel. Duplicates. Yeah, a lot that I have. Aina. She looks like this girl I went to high school with named Abby, actually. Makes sense that she's a barbarian, too, honestly. Abby, if you see this video. No offense, you guys got similar vibes. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay, attacks 1 enemy 2 times. Has a 10% chance of granting an extra turn. Attacks 1 enemy. Has an 80% chance of placing a 25% weaken. And attacks 1 enemy. Has an 80% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense. Now, I don't know where I'm going to use her because she's barbarians. And decreased defense I already have covered with War Maiden. And I have damage covered by Shield Guard. So we'll see. We'll see if we can find a place for her. I definitely don't want to feed her. I'll look up and see what some other people are doing with her. Maybe we'll do a build in a future video. Alright, so that's our 30. We've got 3 more chances to get a legendary shard. Or a legendary champion. Maiden. Okay, we've already had a Maiden. That's a dupe. Slither Brute looks exactly like Jizo, except not as good. Okay, and the last one. Man, we got a lot of food and faction guardians here this time. Last one, drum roll. And another blue rarity. Stout Axeman. I think I have him also. Well, I gotta say, we got what? 5? I wasn't counting. How many epic champions did we get? 5? 6? It wasn't the worst pulls, but it definitely was not the best we could have done. I've got to be coming close to that mercy rule for ancient shards because I've never pulled a legendary from an ancient. So next time around, hopefully we get a little more luck. But honestly, I guess I can't complain with the amount of epics we got out of 30 shards. So thanks so much for watching. If you want to see more content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.